techniques. You've been phenomenal.
Sandris! To the 105. The 105 division. And we will have in third place on the podium after the final. Welcome to the bronze, Normus Thompsons of Latvia. But reaching the final through the semi-finals, having suffered one loss in the qualifiers, representing Russia, Alan Makiev. And undefeated into the final table, representing Latvia, Sedis, Sandris.
Heavy, I don't feel it. I'm still searching, finally earning something, finally turning something called a profit. If I hear you talking shit, don't get caught in it. I'll be popping up. I got places,
she must be used to it. It's just a time before I'm over the climb and moving under my climb. Just with my so it's just a friendly chat. Listen, these things have been quite nighty. You need to dress them, and then everything will be fine again.
It's time to live, not die. Wish I could slow down time and just enjoy the
climb.
Let's go. Yeah, I'm the one to get it, bro.
Well, when the camera's ready,
Hey, I ain't never giving up. I never give up. I got this, man, I got it. I will not quit, I'm on it.
I wouldn't want to not make it. They're not
spitting logic, make a rush it, honest. Then I got this, then I rush it, drop it. I'm the hardest. Watch it. I'm the fucking king of prospects, profit, spitting hot shit. I'm profit, chronic. I think I'm motherfucking lost it. Making racks where it's at. And I'm back to the back. Running back, that's a fact. We attack in a back. No react, no react. We gon' black up his back. All I rap, that's a step. Through a chain, give a back. We're advanced on the mix. Got a plan, better than those plans. Goddamn, I'm a problem. I never lie, never lie. I defy, get the die. And I'm right, yeah.
Stop doing it,
privacy is naked, and I really hate it. God, I really hate it. I just wanna make it through all this fake shit. Living in the real life, living for some real time. Stop up the real climb, passionate in real rhymes. Real time back from my 9 to 5, taking back my fucking life. I just wanna feel alive.
Back in there. Referee's grip and straps.
Up and down.
No. No.
Referee's grip.
There is the referee's grip. There is
Latvia.
the referee's grip. Hold on, line it up. Straps on. Referee reminds of the situation. So the straps are on. The referee's grip has been called. And Makiev has 1 count and foul. Second from Makiev. Attempting to fall short. And the referee's grip. And it is Sandris who takes the title. And we go to podium. Welcoming to stage. And the 3rd place representing Latvia. Normunds, Thompsons. Reaching the final but stopping there for the silver medal, Makiev. And the champion, undefeated through the 105 division, Sedis Sandris. Sandris is the Zloty Tur champion. Thank you, gentlemen. And we have reached the plus 105 final. The plus 105 final. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Zloty
2018, the second installment. Again, I'm Matty Paul Maiden. This is Declan Donnellan, Europe's and junior British strongest man. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing amazing, Paul. We're about to watch the open class eliminations on the right arm here at the Zloty Tur.
We certainly are. And these eliminations, they got me tongue-tied. These eliminations have been fantastic. We've seen Tippett's top and Turby matchups. We've had Prudnik come out on top after his 2nd place yesterday. This guy wanted to finish on top, and he did so.
Absolutely. And we've also got some huge guys on the super heavyweights, 5 of them here, ready to take that open class on the right arm.
Yes, Ali Makiev finishing 2nd today on the right arm. Winner of the left arm yesterday. He's always going to be dangerous in this class with that speed and power.
Absolutely. We had Sandris Sedis from Latvia take the 105 class today, though, Paul.
Yeah, Yanis Amolins, he's Yanis Amolins' kid. That's right, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. That's his student.
And what a student, mate, because winning the Zloty World Cup is like winning the WAF title, because these classes have been absolutely massive.
Huge classes. We had 36 guys pulling in the 86 class today, Paul.
Oh, that's absolutely unheard of in this sort of tournament now, my friend. This is professional arm wrestling at its best, and it shows how big arm wrestling is growing at the moment.
Huge. People from all around the world want to be in this competition, Paul, and prove themselves against the best.
Well, we've had them from all over the world. We've not just had people from Europe, we've had people from Taiwan. We've had Herman Stevens, the Tash. He's come along. He's been back with us again this year like he promised, and done himself proud for the USA. As we're seeing the guys line up now, we're going to start taking our picks. Normus Thompson, 2-time champion of the world. I remember battling with this guy 2003 in Hanu. I managed to get the pin over him that day. I've never took one since, and since then he's become champion of the world. Farid Ozazli, also champion of the world. This guy was formerly back in the day, 2004 Uzbekistan, before he went back to his native Turkey, doing the Turks proud. We've got them all lined up, and there's some beef on that stage. The arena's starting to fill up. The atmosphere's good, but they're all here to see Alex Gerdecker. What are you saying about him, Declan? You know a little bit about him.
Alex Gerdecker, yeah. We're talking about the 6'6", 150-kilo beast from Poland. looking to destroy the former world champion in the bench press, Scott Mendelson, in front of his own crowd, Paul.
Well, he's going to be take some beating. He was telling me that he's concentrated for 6 months on this, 6 months solid. He's benching again, 324 kilos shirtless. He's on about going back to the bench press next year, but he says if he can get into the top 8, he'll forget that and try and set his sights on winning the $100,000 what's on offer.
Wow, that's a huge prize fund there. But can he get his power down on that 7x7, Paul? We know he can bench 700 pounds raw, but can he get it down against the giant Alex Kedetcha?
Well, before we even get there, we've got an appetizer, and this appetizer is actually a world-class competition. This is the best of the best from today's proceedings, and we're getting to see them all now.
Yeah, we've got the winner from the 105 class
against the winner of the 105 plus, Gregory Luachuk, Russia versus Latvia. Your pick for today?
Yeah, this is my pick for the day on the left, Paul. The giant, this guy's massive. His shoulders like mountains, 6'4", huge in the top roll, and I know he trains with the other Russian giants, Paul.
Oh, we're going to the strap, and the referee signals the strap. Anders Axklo stood there in his suit, looking beautiful as ever. The mouth of the WAF, the mouth of the EAF, and the mouth of the Professional Armwrestling League. The referee applies the straps in the first round of the 2018 Zloty World Cup. Right arm open finals. $1,000 on the line, Declan.
Yeah, we go to the strap match.
You know, the winner of the open classes, they get a shot in the Vendetta somewhere down the line next year. This is a big, big ask and a big, big prize for these guys. We saw yesterday the Siberian kid taking on the left arm. I mean, we saw him in the Vendetta against Dresden last year. Unfortunately, he took a loss there. He knocks him back down into the they have to fight again in the pecking order. He's pushed his way back into the fight card. Do you think we're going to see more of that today from these guys?
Absolutely. There's a star amongst this in the open class, Paul. He's going to be up there, the next All-Stars Vendetta.
Back to the matchup. Sedis, 105 winner. Latvian, the big Russian on the left. Got a nice setup there. The shoulders are square, the wrists are straight, thumbs are visible, almost ready to go, and the referee gives it, but Sedis gets into the strap. What a technician. You can see why Jan Mollis' student is the top one. But a Russian there, big, big press. Sedis needs to try and keep him outside of that shoulder. Beautiful rotation, but Latvian's weight now seems to be making a dent in the 105 Latvian's arm. Elbow.
Took his hand there, Paul, didn't they? But the huge Russian managed to get his shoulder connection and go with a huge big drive.
He certainly did, Declan. This is an absolute war, and this is why I think my man, Ivea Brundik, is going to come through it. He just seems to always do it. Yesterday, third in the open class, very upset he was. Today, I had a little chat with him earlier on when I was chatting with Rustam Babayev, and he has said, I will win today, Paul, I will win today. And I will not doubt the singing Ukrainian, because he is the most multi-talented, best arm wrestler I think is on the circuit today in the amateur division.
Yeah, he's walking around about 102 kilo, even though he made that 95 kilo cut, didn't he, Paul? And he seems to always mop up when people are tired at the end of the day like this.
Well, you know, a lot of these guys now, they're making a massive weight cuts. We've seen it, but the professionalism, you know, they're talking about the Pro-V salt, it's a special salt that gets it straight back into your muscle, flushes it into the muscle, and nothing goes under the skin. And you can see, because these guys are vascular at the weight, and they don't look puffed up for nothing.
Exactly, it's coming massively into the sport of arm wrestling. We see a lot of them in MMA and weightlifting and other top sports.
Latvian, again, got a nice tall setup there. Sedis must be very confident that wrist will pop again, I'm sure.
Shoulders smooth, yes.
Shoulder square.
Go!
Oh, and it's another big tack from Sedis. This time he's driving to the pad and keeps him outside of his shoulder. Knuckles touching, that's a win. Fantastic win for the young Latvian. Jan Mollis jumping around in the crowd, cheering on his man. Latvian takes an early loss, but we'll see him again in round 2.
Great win from today's 105 champion.
open class.
This will be an interesting match. We've got Prudnik, the winner of the 95s, against Sedis, the Latvian winner of the 105s, who's already put to sleep the giant Russian who won the 105 plus.
Yeah, this Sedis, he's been an unknown quantity like Salavat yesterday, the young explosive Russian.
Absolutely.
This guy has done the business today. He looks absolutely immense. But Prudnik getting a bye in the first round. Can he get through Prudnik?
Absolutely, Paul. When you spoke to Prudnik earlier, didn't you? And this man's very confident as well.
He most certainly is. And if he can't pin him to the pad, he might sing him to the pad. I really do like Prudnik, I must admit. I think he's an absolute warhorse. Always goes out on his shield and shows so much respect, so humble in victory or a loss.
Like this. Shoulder.
One of my favourite arm wrestlers on the circuit.
And rotate.
Amazing, amazing guy, this Ukrainian. Sedis though, he has everything.
Shoulder.
Oh, it seems to
Ready, go.
today. Oh, big hit, top roll attack, we go to the strap. Prudnik very fast off the mark, Declan. It looks absolutely huge. I mean, I don't know if the camera's doing him justice or not, but them arms are absolutely massive. Like I say, he's coming from 102 kilos. I mean, this guy pulls at WAF 4 or 5 weeks ago, pulling at 90 kilos. Rostam Babayev were telling me that he's coming in from 102 kilograms. These guys have got it down to a fine art.
Yeah, absolutely. Constant professionals. And Prudnik is always in good shape, isn't he, Paul? He comes to competitions and he places well every time, year in, year out.
I mean, if this guy takes his top off, even I want to rub his chest. We was in Turkey, he took it off, he couldn't reach his own back, so I walked over and I did it for him. Looks like something Michelangelo could have just done. I'm telling you, when he takes that top off. The singing Ukrainian
Knuckles.
against Sandris Sedis, the Latvian kid, Yana Mollison's pupil.
Shoulder.
Yana Mollis,
Shoulder right there.
4 times champion of the world, world champion,
Knuckles.
AL champion.
Sedis is his understudy, and he's done very well today to take the 105 class
Ready,
first
go.
place.
Oh, Prudnik, big hand control.
Wow, huge hit from Prudnik. Big smile to the crowd.
Looks like my tip to win could be there.
Yeah.
No, I mean, he hurt his shoulder with wrestling a few years ago. And he took his toll because his results weren't what they should have been, or what we were used to seeing him. But it just shows that he knows his limits, hanging around the 90 to 100 kilo class. He will pull the big guys, but I don't know if we'll ever see him go towards the big vendetta matches once again. Because when you start getting Big Tim, the silverback, rolling all over him at 320 pounds, it's a lot to put your body through. And if you don't need to, then why should you?
Absolutely, and he does so well at these open tournaments like this.
The loser of this one will go out. Sandris Sedis, Ferizanlazov, Turkey, Asmandali. I do apologise if I'm butchering his last name. Farit, multiple-time champion. Sedis, big surprise under Yanis Amolins. His student, trains with Thompson's also. Them Latvians are starting to make a big push and come through at the moment, Declan. These guys in Latvia, they're just getting better and better and better. They have a school of training process, and each one of them seems to have a top role like Yanis.
Absolutely, when you've got a coach like that, a multiple world champion, it can only help.
Farit not coming to the table.
1 minute.
Don't know if he's not heard the referee's call. The referee signals winner to Sedis. That's going to save his arm. Put him one step closer to the...
is out.
Thompson's had a good position. Unfortunately, he went out to his younger counterpart, younger countryman, and he progresses, and Thompson goes home.
Prudnik undefeated to the final, very dominant all day long.
This one could be interesting. Platikov, he's had at least 12 starts in 3 matches.
Yeah, absolutely. I just seen him trying to get some blood back into his arm. His training partner's trying to just move some around in his forearms and just get a quick breather, but he's back up to the stage.
And forearms look like a gigantic leg of lamb. That was a club that Captain Caveman used to drag around with him back in the day. Massive man.
Yeah, huge man, but it can tax you being that big ball, especially through this many rounds in a big tournament like this.
Yeah, the blood, it must go. You need the blood, all that blood. Getting pumped into those forearms. If it gets into your fingers, it's very, very difficult to keep control of, especially of a young top roller like Sedis. And that's what we've just seen as he slip and go to the straps in the centre of the table. 13 men started this class. We're down to the final few. Prudnik already booked his place into the final. Head referee David Sheed about to apply the straps. Packed house here at Romeo Sports Hall for the Zloty World Cup 2018 finals. We've seen a fantastic day of arm wrestling again. We've got Zoliev in the house, Rustam Babayev in the house. We've got big Timmy Bresnan, Mendelssohn, Devon Marat sporting his biblical Samson hair, still stuck in. I thought that Dennis would have got the scissors and snipped it off, but he didn't. The battle of the hair. They're chafing, starting to roll around on the table there with Herman Stevens.
Here we are. In the sun, Sandris, Latvia,
Straps been applied. Russia against Latvia.
Ready, go.
Oh, fantastic top roll attack from the young Latvian, staying on top of the Russian's hand. Just needs to stay there, and he does, and he gets the win. Fantastic display of arm wrestling. He's full of it.
The younger man just being able to pip Sergey. He did hold on really well there, but just slightly lost it. And a bit.
What about you? I'm getting a bit giddy, a bit excited. So if you're sat at home, go and get your popcorn, get your crisps, get your soda, get your beers. If your nan is in the kitchen baking a cake, grab her, bring her into the front room, sit on the couch and say, Nan, grab it.
semi-final fight of the Zloty Tur.
The open arm on the right arm.
Them girls there walking off Declan looked a little bit cheeky. Winner of this.
Amit Samushian from Georgia against Sandris from Latvia. 1-all semi-final fight. Prudnik already securing the place in the final. He's looking incredible.
Oh, big top roll again. So impressive, this young Latvian kid. He spoke to old kings coming out to Latvia. Every one of them seems to have a top roll. Samusa had some good tough matches though. Hand must be extremely tired. Georgia versus Latvia. David Sheed applying the strap.
It'll be equal.
Just come through me ear. Oh, we beat last night. 1,736 people clicked into the building.
That is massive in the sport of arm wrestling, Paul.
hugely important weekend, very historic weekend in Vendetta today, and very memorable matches which go down in arm wrestling forever.
Sayusha dropping his wrist there.
Which one of these men's going to make it through to the final equipment, Paul?
Very interesting technique from the young Latvian to stop the George from getting in his hook. He wants it pulling tighter. David Sheed obliges. Sedis from Latvia taking a pistol grip set up as a Georgian attempt to get that ball to turn over the Latvian's wrist, palm up to the ceiling. Oh, and he does do so, ends up in a hook, but the cheeky Latvian there, did you see that professional foul, Declan? He just stuck his elbow up in the air. That was naughty from the Latvian, but also bright, and that brightness comes again from his own coach, Yanis Amolins.
Absolutely.
Trying to pistol grip again, needs to try and move the Georgian off his arm. Georgian's got an extremely good setup there forward, with a bone already on his hand, and he gets him in again. This time he has to keep his pressure down, and he's in the hook. And he's got a hook on him, clearly.
Georgian's very strong in the hook, Paul.
Fantastic war in the centre of the table. Both men putting in all day long. Both men wanting to get into the final to face Evgeny Prudnik from the Ukraine. Fantastic matchup, the crowd going wild. Good match, look at him again. Please keep your elbows down, guys. We want to see a winner. We want to see a pin in this match. Oh, the Latvian pulling, needs to keep that elbow on the pad. He's inches away. Dug in, look at him tightening up like a bone constrictor. Oh, fantastic match, great match. Oh, the Georgian not very happy about it, the celebration from the Latvian, but that kid deserves it. Not only has he won the -105s today at the Zloty World Cup, but he's
The world of arm wrestling and the professionalism that there is in the sport.
For the final of the Zloty Tur Open 2018.
master of ceremonies.
Coming to the final.
Anders Axklo bringing in the boys.
In the qualifiers.
The Warriors.
The way of the semifinals. Let's welcome Sandris Sedis.
Well, them two can welcome me round any time. Cheeky. I'm just a cheeky girl. Touch my babe. Today's big super Kinder Egg surprise. 105 winner. Sandris takes a big gulp of air. Can't believe he's in the final.
Undefeated into the final table. Let's hear an uproar for Evgeny Prudnik.
The Ukrainian monster. The singing, phenomenal, super strong, super smart Evgeny Prudnik. Sporting a black armband. All the arm wrestlers are wearing that this weekend. Sign and love and respect for Andrei Pushka. Prudnik needs just one pin. Latvia needs two. We saw this match earlier. Prudnik went through easily. Can he do the same again?
Prudnik looked absolutely solid all day, Paul. Absolutely unstoppable.
Evgeny Prudnik, or in English, Eugene Prudnik. David Sheed, shoulder square, wrist straight, thumbs knuckle visible.
Ready, go.
Ready, go. Boom, bang, pow. Thank you, man. Evgeny Prudnik, winner, gets his spot on the Vendetta. 1,000 in the pocket. Well done.
Yeah, that's right, Paul. Give him a check. I've smashed everyone in the building. I'm going to be on the Vendetta very soon. Well done, Prudnik. That was massive. Huge, huge, great performance from him. Well done.
I would really, really like to see this fella get up to about 120 kilos if it's at all possible, because
that's a scary thought, Paul, to be honest, because this guy can beat the big boys at 95.
he most certainly can.
I needed it.
Another part of me, though, wishes he'd just stay where
His
he
step
is,
is
because
too
as we
short.
saw with Dimitri Druban was such a technician at a lighter weight. He got so strong, he didn't have to rely upon his technique. And I think he suffered for it over the period of the last few years.
I don't know how many
I really would like to see how far this kid can get. Evgeny Prudnik, proving why he is one of the best, if not the best, in the world.
Absolutely. Take a bow. Prudnik. You've been phenomenal.
Sandris.
So happy. Young Latvian kid. Absolutely buzzing.
Wow, presented with a very nice, huge red trophy there, Paul.
Young Latvian kid getting his medal from Igor Mezarenko.
I think the Don Mezarenko's impressed by that Latvian. He took a close second place there, Paul.
He certainly did, my friend.